Hi everyone, this is Lori and welcome to 2020 Predictions and Blessings. So I decided to open this up to looking at what is coming in the year, what do we need to prepare for. So we're going to look at, energy in general for us, and then for the world, political things that the angels want to talk about. And if you see, I'm in my festive shirt, son of a nutcracker, so I'm ready to go, and happy holidays to everyone. This is a lot of fun to do these types of readings, but also remember, there's a lot of people all over the internet doing predictive readings for 2020. I'm just going to flow with what I'm given, and nothing is ever set in stone. So if you hear things that you don't like in this reading, feel free to work with your angels and your spirit team to help me be that change or make that change in the world. Now, what they want me to focus on, I'm going to do it in quarters. So I'm not going to go through each particular month. I'm going to start with January, February, and March. Okay, and we're going to look at what are the energies for January, February, and March for everybody that watches this reading. Now, they're also telling me about self-care being very important in January, and that oftentimes people fall off the wagon when you get into February. So we want to make sure that we keep that energy high. And I'm going to use the card Trust Your Vibes for this one. So we're going to pull one from the bottom. And they said January, February, and March. So first we're getting messages for everybody in general, and then they'll get into things they want to talk about for the world. So we have Share a Breath. And this is about taking that downtime, finding that space for yourself. Let go. And this means stop carrying on the problem, stop trying to control everything. And take your time. They said that this card is very important for people, that there's this energy of having to rush through here or rush through there. Think about January, February, and March as, you know what, I'm going to go in slow motion. Every morning, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my daily routines. I'm going to focus on things that are self-care techniques every day. I'm not just going to listen for the alarm, get out of bed, and then go to work. Or whatever the case may be, go take care of children. And so now I'm going to go to the love area, which everybody always wants to know about love. So I'm going to use the True Love reading cards for that. So we're looking at the energies for January, February, and March. Okay, January, February, and March. What's coming for the people that watch this video right now? Thank you, angels, for coming in, blessing the cards, and letting us know what is coming for people. They said that a lot of people have been prompted to do creative pursuits. And this could be anything to cooking, knitting, drawing, writing a book, creative projects. Help us to tap into our intuition. Help us to explore more of ourselves. So here's our cards. We have the Silver Waterfall. And they said that this embodies creativity and that everything that you need is at your footsteps. Okay? So think about this. You know what? I'm going to embellish these different projects and parts of myself that have been dormant. I'm going to create. So our next card is creativity. And they said this is about creating things also. These cards also talk about love, bringing creativity, bringing fun into stagnant areas of your life, embracing and calling in that divine love daily. As you know, in the past readings, the angels have been telling people, bring in divine love to all parts of your life, because people mostly are just focusing on, I just want love from this person or from that family member, when you're cutting yourself off from everything. And this creativity, it's like they're saying the world is yours, embrace, enjoy, live life to the fullest, go traveling. Now the next one is soulmates. And for this one here, it's a very cute card. It shows like two people are butterflies, and what they're doing is they're creating love together. And they said this could be about you and your inner child creating a better life for yourself. It can be about partnerships. They said see the good in a person. See the good in everything and bring that in. Now, they're not saying they want you to hide your emotions and stuff down feelings when you feel like you're angry or you need to cry. You need to express it in constructive ways. Okay? The angels never say stuff down your feelings and only be happy all the time. You know, they're saying be creative, utilize this time with your loved one, and enjoy, because there's a lot of abundance that is coming. And they said that if there's people that watch this and they're kind of pessimistic and they're always focusing on what will go wrong, they said you're going to create all the things that can go wrong. So they're kind of like, stop that, stop that. They don't want you to do that anymore. Now I'm going to focus on the world and kind of politics. So I'm going to use the tarot, the Art of Love tarot. And we're going to see, they said, pull one from the bottom. What is going to happen in the world? What do we need to know about the world for 2020, January, February, March? They said that the political systems are backwards and that they get in the way of what people need, and they're perpetuating fear versus abundance, versus telling people instead of showing people what to do to make things better. They're just showing you all the problems and then making it to where, well, this is what we can do to save the day. When really the power is in the people. The power is in your hands. So the cards we have in regards to what's happening in the world, the general energies in the world, we have the sacral chakra. And they said a lot of, it's like the general energy, the political energy is about what can they have or what can they take. It's not about making the world a better place. So the angels are saying there's a lot of mental conflict with our scientists, with a lot of different people in the government, in the military. There's a lot of conflicts going on. And they said that, unfortunately, this energy is going to sweep into the whole year of 2020. I feel like they're going to be giving us more rules, more ways to take away our freedoms, more things to make us afraid of, so we'll allow our freedoms to be taken. And the angels are saying what you can do is set prayers in motion and pray every day. I'm sending millions of angels to bless the governments all over the world and help them to find better ways to take care of us instead of utilizing fear to motivate us to make changes. And then they're saying that they're calling out for a lot of people to pray about the oceans and what's happening in the oceans right now, that there's so much noise and things like that it's harming the animals there. Now, the other cards that I got is Ten of Hearts, Culmination, and Knight of Angels, Watcher. So these cards, they're saying that this one is the angelic realm watching over everything. And they said that the more people that call us on to help change the world, the better things will be. That we are limited, we can only do certain things, and your help makes a difference. And they said, remember, we are God's arms and legs. All religions, all belief systems, call on us. It doesn't matter. There is no judgment here. They said that this upcoming year is about people standing in their power, that you may see more people protesting and things like that. So that's what we have for January, February, March. Now I'm going to go to April, May, and June. And let's see what card deck they want me to go to. They said start with the Guardian Angels. So we're going to see, what do the Guardian Angels want to say for people for April, May, and June. And then they want me to pull 2 love cards. Actually 3. April, May, and June. Now we have a prayer, And these are so cute, right? Guardian angel cards. April, May, and June. This is kind of the energy of those 3 months. Dear guardian angel, help me dissolve past guilt or regret. Help me to see that all is always in perfect and divine order. Help me to let go of fear that I may project on my future. Now, that's very important. The angels are saying, let's do a prayer right now. We're calling in the angels, asking them to place us in a bubble of rainbow light and help us to project beautiful, loving energy into our future right now. The angels are running into the future, blessing everything, helping all the governments, helping the world, blessing everything that we need to know about right now, blessing our futures. Help me let go of the fear that I may project on my future. Help me to live fully within each precious moment, to feel your eternal love within and around me. Help me to realize I am fulfilled by my true potential. Thank you. So this is a reminder. This is homework, okay? Not everything is a prediction. It's more of like, this is things they want you to work on. These are the energies that are surfacing. Opportunity is the next card. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. So there's a lot of people, they may start feeling, okay, you know what, I did this to someone, or maybe I made the wrong choice in my job, or, they said, there's nothing to regret. They said the longer you stay in that energy, it builds up into negativity, and then you're not able to move forward and create a better life. You're stuck in that energy. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. And these are such cute little cards. It has all these meanings on it. And then the last one we have is forgiveness. This is something that the angels always talk about. Holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim. And blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. And as I was reading this particular card, I got the feeling to tell people to not blame our government. A lot of people, they want to change the world, but yet all they're doing is showing things of, let's say someone wants to be a vegetarian or wants other people to be a vegan, and all they keep doing is showing images of animals being tortured. That's not going to make people want to be a vegetarian. It just grosses them out, and then they'll stop looking at that person's feed. What you want to do is show people, because a lot of the issues is with the food. Well, if I don't get enough protein, I get sick or I feel weak. Show them what you're eating. Educate people on their body. Educate them on how you can help things. Not just posts about animals dying or people being tortured and things like that. You're going to have a bunch of people where they're not even going to look because, oh, that person always posts about that. Even though you're trying to make some type of change. Even political changes, if all you're doing is the Republican Party is this or the Democratic Party is that, eventually you're going to get people that are going to tune it out. So you want to focus on the good qualities that you can bring in so people will want to stay engaged and think about what you have to say. Now, in the love area, we have luminosity, manifestation, and then our next one is worthiness. So they told me to hold on to these cards, luminosity. Now, this is about just radiating love, radiating light, bringing what you want to you by not even doing anything. The angels are saying a lot of people, I know that I utilize the law of attraction, But people, the angels are saying that a lot of people are getting so caught up in that they're not realizing that their angels and their guides and God already has a plan for them, and that if they would just follow their intuition completely, they would get what they wanted anyway. Okay? And then worthiness. This is about thinking about, okay, you know what? Success is coming to me. With a lot of people, I find there's a fear of success. And then so they sabotage themselves, and then they're like, oh yeah, I knew that would happen. But also, sometimes during readings, there's a fear of failure too. And so they never try. What we want, and then if you have both of that, that's a double-edged sword, because every time you try to move ahead, you sabotage yourself, and then you're back. See, I told you so. So it's a repeating cycle, and they're saying that this is for any part of your life, but they said particularly the love area. They want people for April, May, and June to really focus on being luminous, blessing everything, being a part of the world, not just getting caught up in the drama of it. That if you see a newscast where people are suffering or people are killing each other, don't sit there and, oh, I'm sorry this happened. No, set out a prayer. I'm calling in the angel protectors. Please go to that country or that place or help those people for the greatest good. Now, manifestation, the angels are saying that this is about you creating what you want. But then they said, let go of it. We know what you need. Stop trying to control it. So there's a fine line between that. And they also said, if you follow your intuition more and just flow with what's out, say, okay, angels, I'm ready. I'm following your breadcrumbs. Lay out the breadcrumbs. They said, become more flexible. They're telling me that the world is kind of, now we're going to like the world and political stuff. They're saying that the world keeps changing and we're trying to catch up with it. Technology keeps advancing. Things keep shifting. And then even an example would be people on the internet that have an internet business. They keep finding, oh, the algorithm changed for the site that I use and I'm not making much money now. What do I do? People are constantly trying to catch up. It's time to slow down. We can't keep this up. Because they're showing me a lot of people in the world, it's like they're constantly speeding from this to that. We need to step away from electronics and focus on our souls again. A lot of people, their short memory span. Think about this. If you're on YouTube and you're skimming through and someone has a video that's an hour, are you going to watch that hour? Probably not. You'll watch 5 minutes and then switch to something else. Our attention spans have gotten shorter. So make sure that you are taking that time for yourself, okay? And then they want me to kind of utilize the Art of Love Tarot again, and we're going to kind of focus on the world, politics, April, May, and June. What do we need to know, angels? They're telling me about the resources of the earth, and they're showing me about they've talked about the tectonic plates several times. And they said that things are shifting and it can cause these natural disasters. They're telling me that they said that the earth is being depleted of its resources. And a lot of people, they're talking about crystals. A lot of, there's this big hype about, crystals. We're going to utilize crystals for this and that. They have healing properties. The angels are saying be more conservative about what you're taking from the earth. Because I know, I'll show you right here, I have crystal bracelets that I utilize to amplify my energy, or when I'm doing, readings for protection, I have crystals here. But they said if you're not going to utilize the crystals and it's just going to sit around your home, don't buy it. Or if there's crystals that you've collected, just because they're pretty, they're saying put them to use. Ask them to kind of amplify the energy of your home. Ask them to bless the earth. And the angels are saying even put it back in the earth. They said there's a lot of things being depleted from the earth right now, and they said you're going to see it in the water, you're going to see it in your food. People are getting a lot of illnesses that they should not be getting right now. That we're at the height of technology. People should not be getting these things. So the cards that we have, these are kind of the world cards. The Empress Mother and the Emperor Father. And they're saying for people, how can you be a mother and a father to the people around you every day? We all need each other. Instead of looking out for number one, step back and see, how can I be that mother to that child that I know that doesn't have one? Or how can I be a better father to my children, instead of focusing on how many people that I can get with, or my status, or physical items that I can attain. So these are just examples of thought. So the angels are really telling people, dig deep. And they said again, they're showing me that more people are going to be taking a stand. And right now they told me that there's people on the earth that half of the newborn people are here to create drama and chaos. And these are new souls. They don't know any better. The other people that are being born on earth right now are very hyper spiritual. So these will be the people that they have their abilities open. Children that know about their past lives. Children that can see the future. And there's nothing wrong with them. It's that the earth and our society needs to change in general. So you have these combative energies on the earth right now. So the best thing that you can do, again, the angels are saying, utilize your energy, pray for the best, and pray for the children. They said the children are the ones that are shaping the world. And now we have the card 9 of Stars, Perseverance. So they said that despite all the different changes that are happening, I feel like there's certain political agendas that may still be in the works or get pushed. And it's not about really caring about the people and what they want. It's about what's better for them, or that they owe this person a favor, so they're pushing some type of bill through. So perseverance is very important for everyone right now. Okay, and they said, like, they're showing me people protesting. So I feel like that's going to be a strong energy, that people are tired of the way that things are. So you have, and it's pretty interesting because you have this energy of the chaos people, like the newborn souls on the earth. They don't know any better, and they're just after themselves. They're following what they're being shown in society. And then we have the very spiritual people that are trying to create the balance. So that's what we're here for, is to create balance. Now I'm going to go to July, August, and September. July, August, and September. Let's see, what cards do they want me to use? I'm going to go to the Psychic Tarot. So they said that in July, August, and September, that there's going to be, they're showing me an image of a fire. So there may be a forest fires and things like that again. I feel like they're showing me on a map, they're showing me certain parts of the world will be affected again. They said it's a cycle. And they're showing me even like the icebergs and things like that drying out. They're showing me like a hole in the ozone, or some type of hole that is slowly but surely kind of taking away our resources. So they just are telling people, you know what, the power of prayer is amazing, and to utilize it, that if a lot of people get together, and even the people that are energy workers, if you have a Reiki box, people that do Reiki or any type of energy work, write in what you would like for the planet, what you would like for our political systems, and send energy to it daily, okay? This is a call to action. All right, so let's see, July, August, September, what are the people watching this video need to know about or be aware of what's coming? Okay, so here's what we have, is we have the card Sacrifice and Patience. So I feel like they're telling me that these people, there's going to be an energy of feeling like, well, I'm doing all that I can do. And I feel like, when are things going to happen in my life? When is this going to happen? When am I going to reach that goal? When am I going to have that relationship that I want? When is this going to... They said there's a lot of energy for people feeling that way, or they're struggling, or they're striving. Even people in school or at their jobs. Okay, I'm putting in a lot of work. I feel like I'm sacrificing, but I'm not reaping the rewards yet. So they said, here's a law of attraction card, and it says, I'll envision the behavior and outcome I desire to inspire. So that's their answer to that energy, okay? And the angels are telling me that this type of reading may not fit for everyone, okay? But I am putting it for people that, that normally watch these readings, okay? And they're tuned into their angels. Now, they want me to pull for, like, what's happening in the world, things that people need to work on. Let's see, political world. So here's what we have. And they're saying a lot of people parting ways. And they said that this has to do with politics, that there's going to be someone leaving, or we're going to see someone leaving office. We're going to be seeing, it's like people are getting tired of corruption. They're getting tired of lies. And I feel like in July, August, and September, we may see some justice. And I see, again, people like picketing and things like that. Parting ways, time to move on from this person or situation. But also this could mean that you're going to be letting go of things that don't serve you anymore. That you're really going to be, you know what, it's time for me to head out. The next one we have is Universal Bank. Everything you need to thrive is here. And for this one here, this is something that whenever people are focused on lack and scarcity, they need to, it's like a reminder, get back into the flow of receiving. Allow yourself to receive. So this may be, I feel like universal banks being bankrupt or having financial issues. And the angels are saying, make sure that you are visualizing that everything is coming, that there's abundance for everyone, is coming from every place. So you can do that. I'm asking the angels to bless all the financial institutions, that they are run properly. I'm asking the angels for financial abundance in my life and everyone else around me. Spiritual teacher, step into your role as a spiritual teacher. So this may be that there's going to be more people stepping out and showing who they really are. And they said that we need someone who is political but spiritual in a good way. That not my way is the only way, or my specific religion is the only one that's the right way. They're saying they need someone that is like how the angels are, where they support and love all belief systems. But they need more spiritual people in politics. They need more spiritual people that we need to back up. Okay, they did say Marianne Williamson, so I feel like she's someone that people need to look into. So now I'm going to go to October, November, December, and let's see, what do the angels want to go to? They said to pick up the true love reading cards. So we're going to see what's coming for people October, November, December 2020. What do they need to be aware of in their relationships? 3 from the bottom. So we have life purpose, inner peace, and the garden. So they said that usually October, November, December is kind of like a calming down. It's like we're getting ready to go through the end of the year. Let's have an overview and see what I've done or what I haven't done. So we have life purpose coming up very strongly. So this is what they want you to focus on for those 3 months, October, November, December. Where am I heading? What have I done? And it's like they said a lot of people are going to be focusing more so on their inner journeys versus relationships and love. What do I need to accomplish? I came down here. They said that, sometimes people, Relationships can be like an addiction, and you get sucked into the emotional drama. And I feel like the angels are purposely helping people to pick better partners. They're helping people to see the light and be, you know what? How does this person play out in my life purpose? Are they a part to help me grow? Or are they someone that they're just there temporarily, and then I can move on to who I really am, who I am supposed to be? Inner peace. So they said this is the homework, to work with Archangel Michael for October, November, December, and focus on every morning. Archangel Michael, I'm calling you in my guardian angels. What can I do for my life purpose? Having inner peace and growing the best of myself to be a part of this world. And then I do feel like there's some other archangels that want to work with people for these months as well. So July, August, September, I got Archangel Jophiel. So you may want to write this down, that she wants to work with people. So every month before you get out of bed, you're talking to Jophiel and asking her, how can I organize my life? How can I bring more balance into my life? What else do I need to know today? April, May, and June, we have Archangel Samuel, and he said he wants to help people with relationships, finding what's missing, helping to organize their lives and let go of problems. January, February, and March, we got Archangel Raphael coming in, and he said he wants you to practice bringing in his green light. And they said that it does have to do with focusing on their names and bringing in those specific colors to connect with them. Okay, so let's see what other cards they want me to do. They said self-care in December as well for people. So they told me pull 3 from the bottom. We have sound check, laugh, and mentors and role models. So sound check is what are you surrounding yourself with? Positivity, negativity? What are you telling yourself on a daily basis? Is it positive things or negative things? And laugh. Find something every day to laugh about. Enjoy the little details. Enjoy everything. Mentors and role models. So this may be a time to kind of plan out, you know what, I'm going to work with this spiritual mentor who's going to help me to accomplish what I need to. I feel like I don't have all the resources myself. Okay, and then let's see, we're going to look at the world, governmental type of things. What do the angels want people to know for October, November, December 2020? So I never know how these readings are going to go. They give me things and I just flow with it. It's not like a typical prediction of what's going to happen or is the world going to fall apart. It's just what they want to talk about. So we have source. Your connection to source will lead the way. So a lot of people, they're being asked to focus on, again, following their intuitions, listening to their angels. The source of all life is guiding and protecting. Soulmate came out again. This relationship is a match made in heaven. And they're saying that they want people to focus on creating, like if you're single, creating the person, focusing on the qualities that you would like. Pick 3 qualities. I would like to have a soulmate come into my life that is not a lesson, but just pure love and enjoyment. So focus on that every day. Like they said that sometimes people get so caught up in, well, he has to have money, or he has to have this, he has to have that, or I'm not even being interested. Look at the inner qualities that you want. And they said that if the person has all the inner qualities, naturally they'll have the other qualities in some way too. Okay? They're saying, now let's focus on anything they want to say about the world. They're showing me people still suffering all over the world, and that there's conflicting belief systems that are contributing to this. Like one group thinks this is the only way, another group thinks that's the only way, and people trying to convert others to what they believe. The angels are saying you just need to do what fits for you. What is right for your soul? Because if you go and you feel like, okay, I'm going to go to hell if I don't believe in this certain group, but you still have a feeling like this doesn't fit for me, then you're not following your true path. You need to follow what fits for you. And that's very important. They're also saying to believe in yourself more than what you're being told. They said a lot, they're talking about friendships now. And I feel like all throughout the year, you may talk to friends and get advice about what you need to do. But they said, we're your friends. Talk to us first. We're your first sounding board. If you talk, you're not alone. You have angels and guides for a reason. It's not wrong to talk to them. Just say, I'm calling on God, my angels, my guides. Please help me with this situation, or even tell them about things that are coming up. Allow them to come into your future. They said specifically, we're making